Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium video. Here we are with GMAX GRIMMSNARL, full offensive weakness policy GRIMMSNARL. I'm super excited to try this out because, I don't know, it's always been a thing that I've wanted to try. I've been saying for a while that I did think that, you know, GMAX GRIMMSNARL could be good, and I actually never got around to using it on the channel. And this team is for Alex Got Sauce on Patreon, by the way. He did request the offensive GRIMMSNARL, so of course I did go and refer to one of the best offensive GRIMMSNARL teams that at least I have seen. And it is gonna be the it's gonna be inspired by Osiris VGC. I just want to say that right here. The combination essentially is pick up GRIMMSNARL with weakness policy. You break the weakness policy on GRIMMSNARL by using the bullet punch with the Hitmon top, and then thus giving the weakness policy boost plus the life orb to GRIMMSNARL, and then you Gigantamax it and you have a great time. That's the core of the team. That's what I took from from Osiris, and I really think that Lee came up with a very good strategy here. In order to support a little bit, we do have the bulky water type, which I think does fit better in this meta. So we have the Rotom Wash, the Incineroar, because Incineroar is Incineroar, and I need something to somewhat counter, you know, Venusaur in general, just so I can hit Venusaur, take out Venusaur, and not have to worry about Sleep Powder. Moongus just for redirection, again, just so I have something else to switch into a Sleep Powder, and I can put my own things to sleep. And then we have the Gothitelle just for a little bit of speed control, just to control my opponent's side of the field a little bit better by keeping their Pokemon there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited. If you guys are excited to see GRIMMSNARL here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to be a cool person, go and, I don't know, leave a comment. It's been decided that people that leave comments are just cooler than people that don't leave comments. So go ahead and leave a comment. Anyway, let's get on to the battles. Starting off the night with a Gardevoir and a Machamp. Alright, now my opponent is running a very physical team, does have two special attackers with potential size spam. We don't really care about the size spam too much. But yeah, we love that Marowak. We don't really care about that Marowak either. As long as my opponent doesn't lead with the Indeedee, I think we're actually pretty A-okay. Let's just go ahead, go with the GRIMMSNARL, go with the Hitmon top. Having all that Intimidate is going to help us out a lot here. I am a little bit concerned about the Tyranitar, so we're actually going to have to preserve our Hitmontop for as long as we possibly can. I don't think we bring a Moongus here just because of potential size spam. Let's actually bring in Incineroar, just like assuming it's going to happen. It also does wall that Marowak and the Rillaboom pretty hard. Do we need the Rotom? I think we're better off with Rotom than Gothitelle, to be entirely honest. So let's just do that. Let's go with the Rotom. Going with the super simple strat here. Now, common question of the day. What is your favorite bottle of water? Do you like Dasani? Do you like Poland Spring? Do you like Aquafina? What do you like, guys? Leave it down below in the comment section. And give me a reason why. Let's defend our favorite water brand for a minute here. So I work at a grocery store, and we just got this new vendor. Apparently, like, they make water that comes just from plants now, and then you collect the water that plants produce, and then, like, that's supposed to solve the world water crisis or something. That's what the guy said to me. I believed everything he said. This could be just size spam, or it could also be a Trick Room turn. But if my opponent sets up Trick Room here, then I think we actually outspeed. So here's what I think we do. Let's Dynamax, go for GMAX news on Indeedee. We'll KO on the Indeedee if we get the chance to. And then let's go for the Wide Guard just on the off chance it's just a Psychic Spam turn. Just to KO my, my Hitmontop. I really don't feel comfortable going for the Bullet Punch with the Indeedee on the field because Indeedee can just redirect the Bullet Punch and then And then there goes the whole core of my strategy. If Gardevoir decides to Moonblast my GRIMMSNARL here, that would be phenomenal. I'm pretty sure no one expects the first turn Grimmsnarl Dynamax. Or Gigantamax even. Also, best Gigantamax design in the game. Is it not? GMAX GRIMMSNARL. My favorite. Expanding Force. It was just a double Expanding Force turn. Guess what? Wide Guard. The fact that we just outsped the Gardevoir means that it is going for the Trick Room here. But anyway, the Indeedee should be easily going down. No, just Dazzling Gleam. Oh, thanks for the weakness policy, Tom Tom. And we're actually just going to pick up a... Oh, wait, no. Wide Guard. Yeah. Look at that first turn. You guys are doubting Hitmontop. Bringing out the T-Tar. Okay. I can deal, dude. Is T-Tar prepared? Is T-Tar prepared for this? Is T-Tar prepared for the Max Starfall? Following the Bullet Punch weakness policy Life Orb? I actually don't have a calc for this. I'm actually not sure, guys. If this can KO a Dynamax T-Tar, we're about to find out, though. Because that's Luxury Ball. That's going to be a T-Tar. I'm excited. Because this is going to be a +2. It's going to be a physical attack, so we don't have to worry about the sand too much. It is going to be super effective. It is going to be stab. And it is going to be Life Orb boosted. This is a lot of damage. Can T-Tar hold on? I mean, T-Tar could be Focus Sash too. Focus Sash T-Tar has been making a resurgence ever since James Beck decided to start using it. And then people actually started to realize it's not that bad. Anyway, Max Starfall. Give me that Oko. Oko's Dynamax Tyranitar. Alex, you got yourself a team. Oh, boy. That has to be a forfeit, right? If my opponent doesn't forfeit after that, then they're a better person than I am. Oh, Trick Room. Okay. Interesting. I can Bullet Punch again. At least, because the terrain was just changed. And we actually did learn that the Gardevoir does underspeed my Grimmsnarl turn 1. In with Rillaboom. Rillaboom's probably going to have the Fake Out. I could probably just preserve my Hitmontop. There's no use in just like losing so much damage. Oh my god, he has Psychic Seeds and Grassy Seeds on everything. What we could do here is just go for the Max News onto Gardevoir. Should probably be enough to take it out. And then we will hard swap into our Instant and we can start Intimidate cycling for this Rillaboom. I'm so surprised my opponent didn't forfeit after that last turn. I'm just seeing their Dynamax Tyranitar just get OHKO'd. But kudos to them. We get to play on this battle. We get to have some more screen time with Grimmsnarl. Rillaboom is going to go for the Fake Out into our Incineroar. That does so much damage. Oh, that's a crit. Okay. Well, my Dazzling Gleam is going to do a solid chunk to my Dark types, but not enough. GMAX News should be enough to KO this Gardevoir here, and sayonara Gardevoir. Nothing but one-shots, baby. Offensive Grimmsnarl. No one expects it. I think that like that big surprise factor is so crucial to this strategy getting set up too. It's just like literally no one expects it because no one runs this Pokemon. So it's really good best of one cheese. Anyway, our Dynamax is gonna end. That Rillaboom is very threatening, and what we can do here is just Spirit Break the Rillaboom, followed by Fake Out the Rillaboom. And that should be all she wrote, folks. Our opponent is actually going to let us play off until the end of this. Will we KO with a Spirit Break? Probably not, actually. Yeah, we don't KO. Okay, so my opponent might be taking something down with it. Jeez, can we talk about how Rillaboom just took a +2 Life Orbed attack? That's pretty impressive. Anyway, unless this is min speed Incineroar, unless this is min speed Rillaboom, we should be outspeeding it in Trick Room. So let's just go for the Flare Blitz. Let's just go for the Darkest Lariat, and we will call it a day. Never mind. Grassy Glide. Bye-bye, Grimmsnarl. Okay. We didn't preserve the 4-0. I mean, honestly, who cares? Gonna go for the Flare Blitz. We'll be able to take out the Rillaboom, and that will be our first game, our first win with this team. Super exciting. Grimmsnarl, I mean, honestly, just seeing it take out the Tyranitar was so exciting and so worth the setup. I can't wait to see what game 2 has. I don't know how to feel about this, but that's a Rotom fan. Oh no, I think I saw this. This is like an Ice Shard Ninetales with weakness policy Rotom fan. Is that... That's the vibe I'm getting. Interesting. Well, let's go with Hitmontop. Let's go with Grimmsnarl, because I don't actually see a reason not to bring this except for that Excadrill. But in order to deal with the Excadrill, we do have the Hitmontop with the Intimidate. We also do have the Rotom to deal with that Jellicent and deal with the Excadrill as well. I want to bring the Amoonguss. I really, really do. It would give us a resistance to fighting, which we might need. No, actually, I do like the Amoonguss a lot here. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, Amoonguss is the play. It gives us the resistance to Fairy, gives us the resistance to fighting, gives us the resistance to water, and the resistance to electricity. So you know what? Yes, please. But if I'm correct here, yeah, I think my opponent just goes with the weakness policy Rotom fan, which could be very annoying. But granted, I can't say anything. Our strategy kind of relies on the exact same thing. Sylveon Ninetales. I'm in a happy place right now. This is great. I think let's take out a Ninetales. Nah, let's take out the Sylveon. Sylveon Hyper Voice could ruin us here. I mean, we have the Wide Guard, so it isn't the end of the world. But yeah, I would much rather just fake out the Ninetales. But if I fake it, I don't get the boost. And if I don't get the boost, I'm pretty sure I don't KO. Do we just let Ninetales do its thing? I'm gonna Bullet Punch Grimmsnarl. And then I'm gonna Starfall. Let's just keep it simple. Let's do that. Ninetales could go for the Aurora Veil. It could go for the Moonblast onto my Grimmsnarl, which would be a little bit sad. Or it could just not expect Grimmsnarl to be the offensive threat, right? Because like, oh, it might actually try to set up Aurora Veil to try to match my screens. My Grimmsnarl screens. Anyway, Bullet Punch is going to connect onto my Grimmsnarl. We are going to lose a little bit more than the last game. I'm going to prop our weakness policy, followed by, give me that darn Life Orb, buddy. Pickpocketing the Life Orb. Yep, it does go for the Aurora Veil. Okay, so I think the Aurora Veil doesn't actually matter too much, though. Might matter a little bit, but we should still be able to take out this Sylveon. Nice. Beautiful. What's great here now is that we can actually just go for the Bullet Punch on the Ninetales, who's 4 times weak to Steel. So we could be seeing nice and pretty. We are going to take a lot of chip damage, sadly, with all the Life Orb, with all the Hail. Now, my opponent could decide to go with the Rotom fan here. Goes for the Excadrill instead. I'm not entirely mad about this. We can just do this. That's risky. I was gonna say bring in Amoonguss Protect, but instead let's go for the Bullet Punch onto Ninetales. I feel like he's gonna max Steel Spike. Let's try to protect it though. We'll waste a turn with Max Guard. He should be outspeeding us too. Because if that's a fully invested Excadrill, he definitely outspeeds. He outspeeds a fully invested Grimmsnarl, and we are not fully invested. But at the same time, I don't want to just switch in my my Rotom on the off chance it's Mold Breaker. I don't think it is though. How much will this do through the terrain? I wanted more. Yeah, we didn't want the Amoonguss because of the Blizzard too. Doubling into... Look at how big of a target this Grim is right now. Jeez. Well, if it was Sash, the Sash is now gone at least. I could Wide Guard here. Heart Swap into Amoonguss. Or Heart Swap into Rotom, take the Steel Spike. It's a toss-up. We'll give it to Rotom. We'll toss it up to Rotom. It'll absorb this Steel Spike very well with its natural resistance to Steel. And we should be stopping this Blizzard from happening with this Wide Guard, which will just prevent any extra damage happening in general. Now, I do think my opponent switches up their moves here, right? Now, if we protect with Rotom, we just successfully stall out the Dynamax. It is Life Orb, okay. We are learning things. I doubt the Ninetales goes for another Blizzard, knowing that I just went for the Wide Guard. So now we'll take the opportunity to switch into the Amoonguss and then protect with the Rotom. We're playing super passively right now. This isn't usually my playstyle. I don't really like it too much. But I think it's the only way we have a chance of winning this game. Because my opponent is actually playing very well. Or at least does have the Pokemon that deal with our Pokemon very well. Amoonguss coming out here. And Rotom protects. This is just on the off chance that, oh, it just goes from the... Why? We don't lose the Amoonguss at least, but like, why? The Max Quake, so she's gonna show the Mold Breaker here. We do take it though, at least. At least now the Excadrill did just run out of the final turn of Dynamax, so we can now redirect its attacks into the Amoonguss and hopefully get a free Hydro Pump here. I mean, the obvious play and the play that I should kind of be expecting is the Excadrill protects and then the Ninetales just goes for Blizzard again. So let's actually anticipate that and protect with the Amoonguss. And then, set up a nasty plot. You have to remember we are still in the... Yep, okay, good. That was a good play. Good. We anticipated that well. We should be able to take this, hopefully not get frozen. We can take another one of that. Perfect. This Excadrill does not want to be an Excadrill right now. The reason why I decided to go for the Nasty Plot here was simply because the Aurora Veil was still up. And it just ended. I guess I should have checked how many turns was left, but oh well. Nasty Plot is still, I guess it was still a good play. We'll go with the Rage Powder onto the Amoonguss. We'll go with the Hydro Pump onto this Excadrill. And that should be dead Excadrill. Unless my opponent decides to switch here, Excadrill should be going down. Or unless we miss too. Thankfully, because the hail is now gone, even Blizzard can miss. It draws Ninetales, wants to preserve the weather, sends in Rotom Fan. So it's actually going to reveal the Rotom Fan to us. I am not super mad about that. Oh, you have Earthquake. Oh, it's a Discquake team. Of course it has Earthquake. No! That's like really bad. Let's go Grimmsnarl. Let's go Hitmon top. Excadrill protects anticipating the fake out. That's super obvious. So maybe we should just dump all of our eggs into this Rotom. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Withdraws Excadrill. Okay, so it's good that we fake out the Rotom at least. Now that the Ninetales is out of the Aurora Veil, we can Bullet Punch that. Life Orb Spirit Break. It does a nice solid chunk. We are going to lower the special attack as well. I mean, honestly, are we okay? Do we just wide guard here? I think I protect for sure with Grim. And then Bullet Punch, right? Bullet Punch should take out Ninetales at this health. I could wide guard next turn. It's not enough. I should have just wide guarded. I'll be extra salty if he shows its discharge too. Oh, and we're frozen. GG. Oh no, it just went for Air Slash. Okay, so the wide guard wouldn't have mattered. The freeze also didn't matter. Ah, GG. That EQ ruined me. I should have totally expected it. I even ran Rotom Fan in the past with the Mold Breaker Excadrill. Anyway. That's looking like all she wrote here. Ninetales is going to go for the Blizzard. It is just going to almost not... Double freeze! It doesn't actually matter. Rest in peace. GG, opponent. You did good. You won. You did it. Grimmsnarl isn't perfect. Oh, I lost the Rotom Fan. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle and you did enjoy this video with offensive Grimmsnarl. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports, and this is a rental code. Make sure to get the rental code because it will be out for a limited time only. If you guys have a problem where you do watch the videos a little bit too late and you don't get the rental code, make sure you click that notification bell because that notification bell will save your life. It will get you that rental code notification, and you will be able to stick it onto your game if you really like the team before I do have to go ahead and cull it. Anyway, if you guys enjoy, you know what to do. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.